Join us as we explore the life of one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop history, a man whose influence reverberates through generations. In this video, you'll uncover 10 fascinating facts about Tupac that even die-hard fans may not know, along with 3 unforgettable quotes that encapsulate his spirit. Tupac Shakur, an enigmatic figure whose life story transcends the realms of music, activism, and cultural revolution. In this captivating biography, we dive deep into the intricacies of Tupac's life, unearthing hidden truths and shedding light on the complexities of his persona. Born amidst the fervor of the Black Panther movement on June 16, 1971, in East Harlem, New York City, Tupac's upbringing was anything but ordinary. Raised by activist parents in the crucible of urban turmoil, his formative years were marked by a potent blend of revolutionary ideology and gritty reality. But amidst the chaos, Tupac discovered his calling, a voice that would resonate with millions, stirring hearts and minds across generations. From his early forays into poetry and performance to his meteoric rise as a hip-hop icon, Tupac's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, defiance, and unwavering authenticity. Tupac's upbringing was deeply influenced by the revolutionary fervor of the Black Panther movement, with both his parents actively involved in the struggle for racial equality. His mother, Tupac Shakur, a prominent activist, instilled in him a strong sense of pride in his African heritage and a commitment to social justice. Despite the challenges of growing up in impoverished neighborhoods plagued by violence and drugs, Tupac's early years were also marked by moments of joy and creativity. It was during this time that he discovered his passion for poetry and performance, finding solace in the rhythm and rhyme of his words. But beneath the surface of his artistic pursuits lay a simmering anger and frustration at the injustices he witnessed daily, fueling his desire to speak out against systemic oppression and inequality. This duality would come to define much of his later work as he grappled with the complexities of his identity and the world around him. Tupac's education was a nomadic journey, marked by frequent moves and changes in schools as his family sought stability amidst economic hardship. Despite the upheaval, he excelled academically, displaying a keen intellect and a voracious appetite for knowledge. It was during his formative years that Tupac's artistic talents began to flourish, finding expression in poetry, acting, and eventually, music. Inspired by the likes of Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou, he honed his craft, using words as weapons to combat the social ills that plagued his community. As he navigated the tumultuous landscape of adolescence, Tupac found solace in the arts, channeling his emotions into music and performance. It was through these creative outlets that he began to carve out a path for himself, determined to defy the odds and make a name for himself in the world. Tupac's ascent to stardom was nothing short of meteoric, propelled by a raw talent and magnetic charisma that captivated audiences from the moment he stepped onto the stage. With the release of his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, he burst onto the scene as a voice for the disenfranchised youth of America, his lyrics resonating with a generation hungry for authenticity and truth. But it was his sophomore album, Strictly for My Niggaz, that solidified his status as a hip-hop icon, spawning hits like Keep Ya Head Up and I Get Around. With each successive release, Tupac pushed the boundaries of the genre, blending social commentary with personal introspection in a way that was both provocative and profound. Beyond his musical endeavors, Tupac also made a name for himself as an actor, starring in films like Juice and Poetic Justice, where his performances garnered critical acclaim. Yet, it was his role as a social activist that truly set him apart, as he used his platform to shine a light on issues of racial inequality, police brutality, and economic injustice. Tupac's journey was not without its share of challenges and setbacks. From run-ins with the law to bitter feuds with fellow artists, he faced numerous obstacles along the road to stardom. Yet, Through it all, he remained steadfast in his convictions, refusing to be silenced or sidelined by those who sought to undermine him. It was during these turbulent times that Tupac's resilience and determination shone brightest, as he turned his struggles into fuel for his art. Whether it was facing down legal troubles or navigating the treacherous waters of the music industry, he never wavered in his commitment to speaking truth to power. Behind the public persona of Tupac lay a complex individual grappling with his own demons and desires. His relationships, both romantic and platonic, offered glimpses into the man behind the icon, revealing a tender-hearted soul who longed for connection amidst the chaos of fame. From his tempestuous friendship with the notorious B.I.G. to his tumultuous romance with actress Jada Pinkett Smith, each relationship left an indelible mark on Tupac's life and art, shaping the trajectory of his career and personal journey. Even in death, Tupac's legacy endures, his words echoing across generations like a clarion call for change. From his unapologetic advocacy for social justice to his unwavering commitment to his community, his impact on the world extends far beyond the realm of music. As we reflect on his life and contributions, one thing becomes abundantly clear. Tupac may have left this world prematurely, but his spirit remains immortal. His influence can be seen in the work of artists and activists around the globe as they continue to carry forward his message of hope, resilience, and unyielding defiance. 10 things most people don't know about Tupac Shakur. Tupac was an avid reader, with Machiavelli's The Prince and Sun Tzu's The Art of War among his favorite books. He had a penchant for ballet and studied dance extensively during his youth. Despite his tough exterior, Tupac had a soft spot for animals, particularly cats. He was a skilled basketball player and harbored dreams of playing in the NBA. Tupac was a talented actor, starring in several films, including Juice and Poetic Justice. He was a prolific writer, penning hundreds of poems and songs throughout his life. Tupac was a fervent advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness and prevention. He had a love for cooking and often experimented with different cuisines. Tupac was a devoted student of philosophy, often incorporating existential themes into his music. He was a staunch supporter of women's rights and frequently spoke out against misogyny in hip-hop culture. 3 quotes from Tupac. "Reality is wrong. Dreams are for real. I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive." Tupac Shakur's psyche is a complex tapestry woven with threads of passion, anger, and vulnerability. At the core of his being lies a profound sense of injustice, born out of his tumultuous upbringing amidst poverty, violence, and systemic oppression. From an early age, Tupac's experiences shaped his worldview, instilling in him a deep-seated resentment towards authority and a fervent desire for social change. His immersion in the world of hip-hop provided an outlet for his rage, allowing him to channel his frustrations into lyrics that resonated with a generation hungry for authenticity and truth. Yet, beneath the bravado and bravura of his public persona lay a man grappling with his own insecurities and contradictions. Tupac's lyrics often oscillate between moments of defiant defiance and poignant introspection, revealing a psyche torn between the desire for validation and the fear of vulnerability. His relationships, both romantic and platonic, offer further insight into his psyche, showcasing a pattern of intense passion followed by moments of profound disillusionment. Tupac's tumultuous friendship with the notorious B.I.G. and his tempestuous romance with Jada Pinkett Smith exemplify this dichotomy, as he alternated between moments of profound connection and bitter betrayal. At the heart of Tupac's psyche lies a profound sense of loneliness and longing for acceptance. Despite his outward bravado, He craved validation and recognition, yearning to be seen and understood for who he truly was. This underlying sense of vulnerability is perhaps best encapsulated in his infamous quote, "Reality is wrong. Dreams are for real," a reflection of his desire to escape the harsh realities of his life through the power of his imagination. In many ways, Tupac's psyche serves as a mirror for our own inner struggles and conflicts. His unrelenting pursuit of authenticity and truth resonates with all of us who have ever felt marginalized or misunderstood. His willingness to confront his demons head-on and speak truth to power serves as a source of inspiration for those who dare to challenge the status quo and strive for a better world. In the end, Tupac's legacy is not just one of music and fame, but of resilience, defiance, and unwavering authenticity. His psyche, marked by its contradictions and complexities, offers us a glimpse into the depths of the human experience, reminding us that even in our darkest moments, there is always hope for redemption and transformation. As we bid farewell to Tupac Shakur, we are left with a legacy that transcends the confines of time and space. His life was not just a series of accomplishments and controversies, but a testament to the enduring power of art, activism, and authenticity. From his humble beginnings in the Bronx to his meteoric rise to stardom, Tupac's journey was marked by triumphs and tribulations, joys and sorrows, but through it all, he remained steadfast in his commitment to speaking truth to power and challenging the status quo. Yet, on that fateful day of September 7, 1996, tragedy struck, shattering the lives of millions and leaving an indelible mark on the world of hip-hop. As Tupac rode through the streets of Las Vegas with Death Row Records founder Suge Knight, a hail of gunfire erupted, cutting short the life of a cultural icon at the tender age of 25. Despite the efforts of medical personnel and the outpouring of support from fans around the globe, Tupac succumbed to his injuries 6 days later, leaving behind a void that could never be filled. The events leading up to Tupac's untimely death remain shrouded in mystery and speculation, with conspiracy theories abound about who was responsible and why. Could it have been prevented? Was there more that could have been done to protect one of the most influential voices of our time? These questions linger, haunting us as we grapple with the senseless loss of a talent extinguished far too soon. In the wake of Tupac's passing, the hip-hop community rallied together to honor his memory and celebrate his life. From candlelight vigils to impromptu performances of his greatest hits, fans from all walks of life came together to pay tribute to a fallen hero. Memorials sprung up across the country, with murals and graffiti art serving as testaments to the lasting impact of Tupac's music and message. But perhaps the most enduring tribute to Tupac's legacy lies in the hearts and minds of those he touched with his words and deeds. His influence lives on in the work of artists and activists around the globe, as they continue to carry forward his message of hope, resilience, and unyielding defiance. Tupac may have left this world prematurely, but his spirit remains immortal, a beacon of light in a world too often consumed by darkness. As we reflect on Tupac's life and contributions, let us not mourn his passing, but celebrate the indelible mark he left on the world. His legacy will forever be etched into the annals of history, inspiring future generations to dare to dream and to never stop fighting for what they believe in. Tupac may be gone, but his voice echoes on, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow.